everyone.
My name is Leti Angku and here's my friend.
My name is Quốc, Triều.
We are in grade 9 at Little Trọng Secondary School. Today we are very happy to join this English speaking contest. We would like to talk about a serious problem, that is studying pressure.
The more society is developing, the more it requires people to have a high level of knowledge. Each person constantly tries to study every day to find a way to improve himself. However, learning is not as easy as we think. Today, students face big problems that learning causes, that is study pressures. And now I want to talk about this serious problem. Do you know something about it?
Yes, studying pressure is the stress and fatigue that people encounter during learning. In other words, studying pressure is learning that is too much for student health, causing stress that leads to the number of serious medical conditions. Studying pressure is a condition that is becoming more and more common among students, and it can directly affect their health.
Yeah, I remember that recently there was a 9-year-old Chinese boy who had a stroke because he studied too much. Before passing away, he just said, "Mommy, I'm too tired. I'm gonna sleep a moment." And he never woke up again.
What a pity. Moreover, this is also the age of psychophysiological development, so it's very sensitive to the surrounding influences. Students are easily influenced by negative thoughts and lifestyle that lead to depression, even suicidal thoughts.
Surely, we still remember the case of a 10-year-old male student in Hanoi who committed suicide because of study pressures without receiving sympathy from his family.
According to statistics, more than 80% of pupils and students in our country have to face studying pressure. This condition is common in secondary school, high school, and university students. Experts have found that more than 75% of high school and college students do not get 8 hours of sleep per day, especially during the final exams and transitions.
Many children, even though they are only in grade 6 or 7, they have to stay up until 11 p.m. to study and wake up early the next day from 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to review the lessons. At the same time, more than 44% students said that they hadn't had enough for a long time. So, do you know some reason for this problem?
Oh yes, to talk about the reasons, I would like to say, firstly, the majority of young people suffer from depression and stress stemming from a sense of responsibility. That is when you are the obedient kids whose achievements are always at the top, then your families and teachers will place a lot of expectations on you, making you constantly try and you put more pressure on yourself. Secondly, is a heavy curriculum with a large amount of knowledge. In fact, education in our country is still traditional, which makes students absorb too much knowledge at the same time. Then exceed the limit, leading to stress in learning.
Moreover, raising work achievement is also cause of learning pressures. Young people have to strive to keep with their friends. This is also a motivation to improve themselves. However, when you go over the limit and don't know where your ability is, it makes you exhausted.
Learners are mostly in their teenage year. Therefore, the mind is not stable, which leads to easily falling into a state of stress, leaving heavy results like a depressed state. In fact, there are many cases of suicide due to studying pressure. They tend to hurt themselves, use stimulants, or seek death to end fatigue. Thus, stress, fatigue, lack of sleep, not understanding will push them into the heaviest and most negative psychological state.
This is a very urgent master. Other student, I would like to give some solution to solve this problem. First of all, it's about yourself. You should set yourself a scientific and detailed study plan. This must match your ability and this based on the criteria you set for yourself. You have to know how to balance your life values, playing and learning and doing what you love. Let's create your own life and do what you think is useful to make your life more meaningful. You should set your aim, do not look at the other, and don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Secondly, towards the families, parents need to care about their children's true desires. Parents should not put too much pressure on their children. They should boost their child learning with encouragement. Besides that, the family should create conditions for their children to do what they like. By this way, the children will have more motivation and excitement to strive for effort.
In addition, for the school and society, school need to pay more attention to students. Teachers need to innovate the way of teaching to make the lessons becomes more interesting so students can easily understand the lessons. The lessons should be adapted to student levels. In addition, everyone in society need to trust and to care for students more. Create conditions to help them in many aspects such as part-time job, learning environments, so that they can develop in the most comprehensive way.
Moreover, you should keep fit and stay healthy. You have to eat enough nutrients, drink enough water, and sleep enough about 7 to 8 hours per day. Furthermore, you should rest and relax. You can go out with your friends or stay at home to do some light works. You can also play sports in your free time to relax and keep fit.
I myself sometimes have to bear the pressures as though are probably extremely tiring days. However, my families, teachers, and friends always help me to overcome my difficulties and know my limits. And I always think that I am a lucky freak.
In conclusion, children are the future preschool of the country. They are having to study hard every day and face many difficulties. Therefore, families, schools, and communities should pay more attention to and help children. In addition, each child needs to be more responsible for yourself and be active in what you do. Finally, I want to say, balance everything in your life. Live the life you want.
Thanks
Thanks for
for
your
listening.
listening.